Hi there, welcome to a pick a card reading. Advice you need to hear now. And if you have chosen pile 1, it's going to be the Mermaid's Tarot. And let's start with your reading. We're just going to shuffle 3 times. Okay, so what advice does pile 1 need to hear right now? Okay, so we got Death as our first card. So firstly, you can be a Scorpio or have strong Scorpio placements like Sun, Moon, Venus, or rising signs. Let's get 2 more. Okay, we got 10 of Swords reversed. One more, please. Oh, okay, so we have the Lovers. Lovers also is the Gemini or Gemini placements. Okay, so what I'm getting here for you, and at the bottom we have Temperance, which is Sagittarius placements. So what I'm getting as advice for you, pile 1 here, is that you have been through some kind of harsh ending here with the 10 of Swords reversed, most likely connected to your love life with the Lovers, and I think you still are in a transitional stage where you perhaps have not yet accepted everything that has happened, or you have not yet healed because of this situation. And death is something that's final and inevitable, and after death is supposed to come rebirth. And I'm getting here that perhaps you have not yet transition into that rebirth stage, and the cards are urging you to take a closer look at that, at your own healing. Perhaps also looking at the mirror would be useful, as in you need to really look at how you contributed to this situation, and why is it that this situation has happened in the first place. I'm also getting here someone I'm thinking you wants to not blame the other person for what has happened, but maybe not necessarily yet ready to accept your own contribution to this situation. So advice would also be for you to take a closer look at yourself as to why you can't accept it. What else do we see here? Oh. Okay, I guess we'll take all 3. So we have 7 of Pentacles, and you see here how it shows a family. So perhaps it was a family that has been ruined here. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and Page of Wands. So one of the situations could be is that your partner perhaps has chosen someone else. Again, we have Temperance at the bottom. Interesting. So maybe here King of Pentacles symbolizes your partner, who could be man or woman, but more importantly someone who is usually very stable and loyal and kind of a father type of figure to your kids if you have kids. And it looks like perhaps this person might have chosen another path different to what you have had together, and that's why you are feeling like they have betrayed your trust here, they have betrayed you. And with the Temperance here at the bottom twice that we have seen, it calls you to balance your own inner feminine and masculine energies. Hold on, I'm going to put on some more light here. Okay, that's better. So the situation is calling for you to balance your own masculine and feminine energies. Perhaps you have perhaps you have been dependent on this person to do it for you, or you felt like you are supposed to embrace, let's say, feminine and they're the masculine, or vice versa. But something here is out of balance, clearly, with the Temperance twice, calling you to, again, take a closer look at yourself. Maybe also find your inner light here, because maybe you have been a bit lost and the situation is calling for you to have faith in yourself. Look at how you have contributed to the situation and balance yourself out. Okay, let's get 3 last cards for this pile. Advice. Okay, so we have Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. We have the Hermit, Virgo energy. Oh. We have the High Priestess reversed. So at the bottom of the deck, we also have Page of Swords. So what I'm getting here is that you are going to, at the end of the day, find your own light in this situation. You are going to find yourself again. You are going to rediscover your passions. You're going to rediscover your creativity. You're going to rediscover what it was that has been giving you energy to move forward. Perhaps you also have children here, so maybe you feel like you have been trying to keep it together for your kids, but now with the Queen of Wands, you're going to focus more so on yourself and how it is that you feel, how the situation has influenced you. And with the Hermit, you have decided to make the right choice in going within and truly trying to understand how you have affected the situation and how it has affected you. And with the High Priestess reversed, you are now feeling urged to follow your intuition because you haven't been doing that in the past. So maybe you have seen the red flags, maybe you have seen certain things that have been there but you haven't been paying attention, and now you have told yourself that you are going to learn to follow your intuition. You are not going to dim your own light for the sake of others. You are going to pursue your passions. You're going to speak up. You're going to have a voice. I'm also seeing someone who is writing a book, like maybe you want to write a book about some of your experiences. Someone also wants to go to counseling or therapy. So if you feel called to do that, that could be great advice for you. And again, with the Queen of Wands, speaking of embracing that inner fire. So maybe previously you felt like you had to play small, you had to, play dumb, or you had to belittle or somehow minimize yourself, but not anymore. I'm not seeing anything in regards to love necessarily in the future here, but I do see that the most important love is going to be self-love. And once you feel that confidence again to fight for your own self and to have your own voice, as I'm speaking now, I feel like my throat chakra is acting up a little bit, so that could be true for you. You are going to regain that power to speak into existence what it is that you really want, to manifest what it is that you really want, and and you're going to regain back control of your own life. So a beautiful message, I think, pile 1, and thank you for being here. Feel free to choose another pile or one more pile if you feel called to do so, and we're going to move to pile 2. So pile 2 is going to be Everyday Witch Tarot, and we are going to cut already on the Empress. So maybe some of you could be Taurus or Pisces or Libras. But let's see. We're going to just shuffle the cards 3 times. And let's see what advice it is that you need to hear. Give us 3 cards, please, for advice. Okay, let's try that again. for advice for pile number 2, please. So first we have the Lovers, which is Gemini energy. You could be a Gemini or someone with strong Gemini placement, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. Oh, okay, we have 10 of Swords. Really wanted to come out. And we have Page of Cups. Let's get 3 more. We have King of Pentacles reversed. You know, this reading already is quite similar to the pile number 1. So maybe you should listen to that one as well. But let's see. We have 6 of Pentacles reversed. One more, please. We have the Chariot, which is Cancer energy. Okay, so at the bottom we have 3 of Pentacles. Interesting. So advice for you, pile number 2, would be to move forward from this current situation that you are in, somewhere where you feel like it's unfair to you, you don't feel like you are being appreciated and valued for the person that you are. You feel like in this situation, this could be friendship, a family, or a relationship. You feel like you are not being seen. You feel like people aren't necessarily, aren't truly viewing you for the contributions that you bring. You're feeling like maybe you're feeling like someone is working against you. Like, let's say it's a friendship circle. You feel like there are friends who kind of have friendship against you, if that makes sense. And you feel also like your sacral chakra is being blocked, so you don't feel safe in that situation. And also you don't feel creative. So you are a highly creative person. I'm getting this like someone who maybe paints, dances, sings. There is some art of there is some form of creative expression, some art form that you have, but you haven't been really creating in some time because you're feeling blocked, because it's connected to your emotions and you can't really feel at your best right now. You can't really feel like what you're doing is is expressing exactly who you are, because you feel a bit lost as to like how it is that you're supposed to connect to these people that that you are here in a situation with, so your friends, family, or your partners or partner. Okay, we got Star. Yeah, exactly. So Star is Aquarius energy, and Star usually is, you know, it signifies someone who has great potential and someone who's like, in a good way, who's like too far and distant, someone who is very different. And the reason why you can't find your own place in this group of people is because you are not meant to blend in, you are meant to stand out. And that's why you feel so betrayed by them, because they can't understand you, and you feel like they can't like you're not on the same level emotionally and mentally here with them. So that's because you are supposed to be like a leader here. You're not supposed to be the one who is led, you're supposed to lead. And because for whatever reason you don't feel confident in leading, you feel like it's easier to just leave the situation behind altogether. Okay, we'll take it. We have King of Swords, and let's take one more. Yeah, we have the Moon, which is Cancer energy. Yeah, you see how she's like flying away in the dark of the moon. Yeah, I think that has to do more with, we have 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, so this could be a family situation, maybe even like with your siblings or your parents, but it's signifying someone who's like a star seed, or someone who's different, someone who is again a leader, and you lead with your integrity. Your words have power. Perhaps again, remember how I was saying that you are very creative and you express yourself through some form of art. Maybe you are maybe you're a musician and you can't write lyrics to your songs. Maybe you just don't feel quite safe to create. You don't feel in your own emotions, and with the moon here, there's a lot that still is hidden in the situation, something that you just don't see yet, but at the same time you feel like the situation is bigger than what it is, and you feel like you should leave as opposed to trying to influence the situation directly here. Okay, let's get one last card as advice for you. And we have Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, so maybe you should leave and start fresh. Maybe you're going to be, yeah, maybe you are going to be more successful elsewhere. So that's what your advice is. Yeah, maybe you should also check out the pile number 1, because I feel like message there is somewhat similar, although not the same. And feel free to check out any other reading as well. Okay, so let's move to pile number 3. Let's see what advice you need to hear right now. Oh. Let's shuffle the cards 3 times. Okay, let's see what advice you need to hear right now. Okay, so first we have Temperance. So you could be a Sagittarius or have strong Sagittarius placements like Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Let's see what else. You have 4 of Cups. You have the Magician, which sometimes is Aries or Gemini energy. Let's get 3 more. Have the Hangman, which sometimes is Pisces energy. Three of Wands. And the Lovers, Gemini energy. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck we have 9 of Wands. So advice for you, pile number 3, is to not be bored with your life, to not keep on waiting for something that may not even happen necessarily, probably something that has to do with your love life, because you have all the tools and power that you need to succeed with the Magician. And the key to solving any kind of pause in your love life, most likely that you have here, is within you. So you have to be the one who takes action, but first you need to balance your masculine and feminine energies with the Temperance here. And while you're still sort of in this break, pause, hanged man position where you're looking at the situation differently, you're still evaluating something here, you're still looking at things from a different perspective, and taking your time while waiting on things to change. I think the biggest advice here for you is to take action, because you have been procrastinating, you have been let's say if it's about your love life, you have been sort of like waiting on the love to show up at your door when you're not even going out on dates, you're not even letting people know that you're interested in them, you're not even like letting people know that you're single and available here. So yeah, so your advice is to just put in action and start actually doing something, not procrastinating. Exactly, you have the Fool, which is Aries energy, sometimes Aquarius also. So the Fool speaks of new beginnings and starts and, you know, trying to take a leap of faith and basically not being afraid of something new, not being afraid of going to pursue your dreams. And although the Fool is depicted as, you know, this sort of like a romantic, foolish, naive person who just goes after what it is that they want, that's where the whole journey in tarot starts, right? You have to be somewhat naive, you have to be hopeful, you have to have this romanticism within to actually go and find what it is that you're looking for. Again, it may not be love, because Lovers also speaks of choices. So maybe you're currently at the crossroads in your life and trying to figure out what it is that you want to do, maybe career-wise, or like, do you want to get married and settle down? Do you want to travel and see the world? Do you want to have your own business and leave your 9 to 5? I think here the Fool urges you to really think about you, because the Fool also is somewhat self-centered. To think about what it is that you want, not to the detriment of those around you, but rather to help your own self and figure out what the best outcome would be for you. Yes, Hierophant and Taurus energy. And once you figure out what it is that you want, you have to commit yourself to that. With the Hierophant, you have to study what it is that you want. So again, maybe you want to study something new, maybe you want to switch careers, but you realize that in order to pursue that, you need to study something specific. So with that being said, it's quite a jump from 0 to a 5, but still you see a lot of major arcana in your reading, which speaks of you actually understanding on some subconscious level what it is that you need to do, but you just have to be the one who now takes action. So let's take one more card. We have here Knight of Cups. Yeah, you have to see how he is drinking from his own cup. So you have to be the one who takes care of yourself and your own needs here. I'm not seeing that you have necessarily been like very generous and helping other people, and that's why you didn't have time for yourself. It's more of a solitary energy here, but still it speaks of someone who perhaps didn't know what they wanted here, and they took a lot of time trying to figure it out. Again, maybe by traveling, maybe by passively waiting, maybe by, you know, just being bored and not really knowing that all of the answers that you were seeking are within. You already have everything that you need to pursue what it is that you want. And if it is a career switch, maybe you do need to study something else and like brush up on your skills to pursue new careers. But generally speaking, the cards say that you should put in the action to pursue whatever it is new that you want to start working towards. And the last card for this pile, please, to finish the reading. Yeah, so we have 8 of Cups reversed. So 8 of Cups reversed here speaks on you being ready to pursue new things. You've been ready to go on a journey. You not really feeling sad or feeling like you have lost a lot of time, or you have invested a lot into some other things that didn't give you what it is that you were looking for, but just rather understand that you have already come a long way, and there's still more to achieve and more to do, but you have to actually start putting in the action, because just wanting it, just trying to pull it towards you, trying to manifest it is not going to work. You have to put in the action. With the Knight of Cups, you have to, you know, you have to get on the horse and start actually going somewhere, right? So although here the horse is not like in swift action, but it's still moving, and it's moving slowly, but you're moving somewhere like where you actually want to be. Just like the fool here, you see he is like jumping somewhere, or he is like trying to go to a certain place. So you are no longer the hanged man who is not who isn't moving at all. You are now the Fool and Knight of Cups. So with that being said, this was the end of your reading, and we had Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which also speaks of someone traveling to pursue whatever it is that they want and their passions. So yeah, advice here for you is to, now that you know what it is that you want and what you're passionate about, to actually put in the action and pursue it. So thank you so much for being here. Feel free to also listen to pile 1 or 2 if you feel called to, and comment, share, like, subscribe, blah blah blah. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.